What up though everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to the Notorious Baddie stream today. I am your host Ms. Baddie and today we're playing some Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy, and let me tell you, this episode 5 is going to be a page turner because not only are we getting right into it, trying to gather as much evidence as we can for our client, but our client is our fucking associate, okay? Hi Vegeta, I'm doing alright, I hope you're doing alright too. What up though? Anyway, let's try and make sure that our girl does not go to jail, because I don't think she did it, but she has been acting real fucking sus. So, let's get right into the gameplay. Yes, you are first. Welcome. My gosh. This is wild. This is wild. Okay, turnabout for tomorrow. Just... shit's getting crazy. No one can escape their past. Oop. Oh Lord, what did she see? What did my baby see? The sins we've committed and the sadness we've caused. Oh! Wait a damn minute. Was she the witness in your trial? Oh, no matter how far we run, our past remains as ever present as the moon in the sky. Oh, and it's Phoenix talking. Okay. And the weird shit is going on. What in the drama is going on? And what's up with the coat, my guy? But it was sunny out. Where you get... Okay. Have at it. It looms in wait for the day of something. But only in doing so, we truly make peace and move it on and hope towards tomorrow. Sorry. I just saw a video. I got ridiculousness up. Oh, that poor dog. He walked right into the wall. December 20th, 1:23 p.m. Right, anything agency. Jesus Christ, that was hilarious. Okay. Oh my god. Oh god, that was hilarious. We took Athena from the courtroom straight to the station. She's probably being questioned at this very moment. Damn, both your associates is gone. That's fucking wild. You got to do something, Phoenix. Oh my god. After this past year, I took it for granted that those two would always be here. But now Apollo has gone off on his own to seek his own truth. And my pursuit of the truth only ended up with Athena becoming the new suspect. Some boss I turned out to be.
How about work today?
It was slow. So I didn't get as many hours as I was hoping. Like, I'm off by an hour and some minutes. But, I mean, if I don't make quota, they know that it's their fault. Y'all not giving out tasks. But anyway, how you doing, Afro? How you doing? It's even quieter in here than usual. Yeah, seems so empty too. I just don't get it, Daddy. All of your reasoning during the trial seemed perfectly solid. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, and I still believe it was, at least based on what we know. But now Athena is the one being accused. Then, during the trial for the bombing and murder that occurred at the Cosmos Space Center, the lighter used by the real culprit was found. This lighter proved the defendant, Solomon Starbuck, innocent. But Athena's prints were found on it instead. It's fucking crazy. And she was subsequently arrested for the murder. Murder! And that's where swag comes in. But Athena couldn't have done it. It just doesn't make any sense. No, none of it does. I've been racking my brain, but just can't figure it out. Where is the flaw in my reasoning? What have I got wrong in this case? You know, Daddy, if Athena was here, she wouldn't be sitting around thinking. She'd be out there doing something. You are going to defend Athena, right, Daddy? Of course I will. And thanks, Trucy. I needed that push. Trucy's right. The trial is tomorrow. There's no time to waste. And I'm going to prove Athena's innocent. I better get out there and find some evidence. Off we go then. We're on a hunt for evidence that'll prove Athena's innocence. Great. Before we go, I better tidy up the evidence I have on hand. Unnecessary evidence left at the office. Athena is probably still in the middle of being questioned. So Trucy is right. The thing to start with is talking to people at the Space Center. There's a trophy in this, so what do? I need to talk to her. Still can't believe Apollo really left us. It was so sudden. Maybe he got tired of being my assistant for my magic tricks. I don't think it was your fault, Trucy. But I made him clean the toilet a lot. Is work really late today? Nah, it was at the normal time. And I made him go bring in the newspaper. It was my fault. I just know it. Oh, Apollo. I really don't think it was your fault, Trucy. Oh, it was slow? I said slow only because there weren't a lot of tasks. So I don't have the hours that I normally would have in a day, but it just is what it is. I'm paid hourly so long as the work comes in. I really don't think it was your fault, Trucy. But I didn't realize Apollo was wearing so many hats around here either. How could they suspect Athena? It's just ridiculous. It must be some kind of conspiracy. Hell yeah, it's definitely a conspiracy. Well, it certainly is some kind of mistake, that's for sure. First of all, we have to bust Athena out of the detention center. Then, we have to chase down the people who framed her. We'll sneak around the world from Kiev to Carolina with the fuzz hot on our trails. Isn't that exactly the same as the plot of the movie you watched the other day? Alright, let's move. December 20th, Cosmos Space Center. Entrance. This man. Oh my god. Director Cosmos, do you have a minute? Ugh. Galactic scooter. Full speed ahead. Oh. Oh, he left us in the dust. Director! He scooted away. Well. Boarding lounge. We were here only yesterday. Oh, hey. Hey-oh, our boy. Except. What's wrong? I thought he'd be happy to be acquitted.
She flashed a peace sign at me. Congratulations on your acquittal, she said. Now you can go back into space someday. Oh! She's keeping her spirits high. From crying? Oh. That girl is innocent. Please, Mr. Wright. You have to make sure she goes free. And then they could put me in prison instead. I don't mind. We can't have that either, Mr. Starbuck. He's like, no. That little girl is innocent. I will say and do whatever I need to, okay? To make sure she goes free. She did not do this.
How many hours?
It's a part-time job, so I try to get... I strive to get 15 hours a week. I strive to. Now, whether or not they give me the proper amount of tasks is up to them. But that's the goal I strive for each week. You in her corner. I know you'll never give up on her. But has a fun book to look up to. About the murder. Murder? We'll switch to the Space Museum. What could have made Director Cosmos do such a thing? I have the foggiest idea. So there was never going to be a launch that day. Not from the very beginning. I wonder if Clay knew. I imagine he must have. Surely he would have noticed that you went to board the rocket. It's pathetic to think I was the only one who got taken in. But I guess it's about how it goes when you're worth less than space debris. Is he going to be alright, Daddy? His expression looks as dark as a black hole. Well, that's just how he is. The murderer! Mr. Starbuck, do you remember anything about the murder? Not really. I only saw a shadowy figure in the dark hall after all. Yeah, I guess that was a little too much to hope for. Hey, I heard something from the police though. They said they never did find a .10 caliber gun down in the trash chute. Just as I thought, the culprit must have carried it away with them when they escaped. So who was the person you saw holding the gun, Mr. Starbuck? So was the person you saw holding a gun, Mr. Starbuck? Ribs, macaroni and cheese, and green beans. Although Swag did the green beans. I did the macaroni and cheese and I did the ribs. Yeah, buddy. So delicious. I couldn't really tell. But it wasn't Athena, right? Could you tell if the person was male or female, tall or short? I can't even tell you that much. Man, I'm useless. When the culprit opened the door and some light came in, I should have been able to see. The door? Yes. As I recall, they opened this door here as they made their escape. The door to Launchpad 1, right? Yeah, except right now, the door leads to the Space Museum. You mean the space pad, and the Space Museum are switched right now. Yeah, they're trying to investigate the theory you came up with in court. So they're recreating the conditions, huh? I'd like to see what's beyond that door now. Mr. Starbuck, can you open this door for us? Sure, just let me know. Just let me have my print scanned here. Didn't. Switching the launch pads. Do the launch pads get switched back and forth a lot? Well, back when the Space Museum was Launchpad 2, they used to switch the pads around at times. These days, Launchpad 2 is only used as a tourist attraction, right? Right, because quite frankly, the Space Center needs the money. I hear you. Times are tough. Daddy, let's go check out what's beyond that door. Sure, let's go. Why don't I come along? I can show you around. Dead leaves are doing here? Maybe they were stuck to the bottom of somebody's shoe? There are a lot of trees around the Space Center. She's right, it's a modern state-of-the-art building, but it's surrounded by trees. But I don't know. If they were stuck to the bottom of someone's shoe, wouldn't they look more crushed up? These don't look like they've been stepped on. Maybe there's some kind of secret hatch in the corridor, and they came in that way. Not everything is set up like a magician's stage, you know. So this is another one of those devices for the opening, huh? Yep, but this one doesn't require fingerprint verification. You must hit the button, button and open sesame. So you can... From Russia? Oh my gosh, these mofos are really trying it. They're really trying it. Why was a number from Russia on my phone? My lord! So when you and Clay went through here, you didn't need to show prints either? That's right, Trucy. Just like how the culprit didn't need to scan their prints when they escaped back out the Space Museum corridor. Revealing, from boarding lounge 2. Oh, wait, so that would explain why... Hold on one second. What season do I like? I guess I'm more of a spring and fall kind of person, because that's when the temperatures are they're pretty decent. They're not too hot, but they're not too cold, so I'd rather deal with that. Anyway, hold on one second. Oh, they got rid of the damn picture, you sons of bitches. That would explain why my man's glove was off. Damn. Well, no, because what Fulbright said he took it off so that he could scan the fingerprints, so never mind. Alright. There's nowhere to go. And I can't look around. Maybe I can go back to the front. When is spring break? I have no idea. I haven't had spring break in... shit, almost 10 damn years. Haven't been on spring break in 10 damn years. Almost. It's 9, but one more year. And it will be 10. And also spring break different for a lot of schools. So it was never consistent with every school. know, with the school that I went to, our spring break always coincided with St. Patrick's Day because they closed the school down during St. Patrick's Day because Savannah was, I think, the second most not decorated, but like celebrated place for St. Patrick's Day. So that whole week was nothing but St. Patrick's Day shit leading up to St. Patrick's Day. So all of our stuff was in tuned with that. That was our spring break. And man, leaving your house during that time was a no-go. But I hope and pray that some shit was close. Make it go haywire again. Okay. Not a kid's game. That ain't nobody but a damn scheme. These schemes are getting on my nerves. Switching the launch pads. Why did you do it, sir? My hands were tied. Uh-oh, somebody lying. Oh, 3 Psylocks. Oh, this man is a liar. A dirty, dirty liar. Just in case. Just in case. Alright.
Take that!
Like, sir, just stop it. Tell me the truth. Am I easy at work these days? What you mean? I want you to tell me everything you're hiding about the switching of the 2 launch pads. I refuse. You can't make me. I can hold out longer than anyone. Has work been easy? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that by any stretch of the imagination, because I feel as if they change their shit way too often. Without them noticing. Hey, it ain't your fault. It's the client's fault. They're always switching shit.
Take that!
Got your ass. and slip them to him. Yep. Because I was getting ready to say through that whole trial, I was just like, okay, so that does make sense, but at the same time, though, how did you not know that, you know, you entered the museum, because it does look like a museum on that side, without somebody going, wait, this is the museum, where are we? Extremely. You and I both know that. Those mediums that everyone's talking about these days? Oh, I didn't realize channeling was back in vogue. Besides, I thought it was you yourself that got the warning via telephone. Yes, that's right. The bomber contacted me personally. My battleship is equipped with special advanced communication systems, you see. AKA a good old telephone. It's been a while planning another launch.
Jesus wants a hug!
I'm assuming you have been cackling in your office, Swag. Also, rest in peace, Pope Francis, cause like, damn, bro, how you gone? Jeez Louise, that's crazy work. Hi, Rocky. How are you?
Okay, first, I was minding my own business.
Bullshit!
I was!
I was! Oh. I see you haven't learned. No, cool. Not yet. I will, though. I'll never forget the terror I felt when I received that call. The bomber said, "It's been a while." And that was enough to make you take that threat seriously. Perhaps Director Cosmos took the threat so seriously because the Space Center had been involved in the bombing once before. Maybe the culprit in the current case is the same person who was involved in this one. The Hat One Miracle, the epic story of survival. People across the nation know it as a heroic tale of bravery, but in truth, it was the act of sabotage perpetrated by our current killer, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Very few know about the previous plot, so when the killer called, "It's been a while," when the caller said, "It's been a while," not the killer said. When the caller said, "It's been a while," you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that the danger was real and it wasn't a prank. Gah! Didn't everyone ever tell you to go easy on an ex-serviceman? Bro, you are a trip. Yes, that Hat One Miracle was really a desperate battle against an act of sabotage. I even lost the life of one of my staff members in the fight. Sabotage? Murder? So this is the ugly truth behind the Hat One Miracle. Murder? I let my guard down. I thought the saboteur had been caught and that the case was closed. Huh? Wait a minute. The murder at the Space Center 7 years ago? This must be the person the Director Cosmos thought was the culprit. This man right here!
Take that!
Simon Blackwell, the murder suspect in a case that happened here 7 years ago. The place and time of the two incidents, the murder and the sabotage, were the same. So you thought that he committed both crimes. But while Prosecutor Blackwell was behind bars, you got another threatening call. If the culprit this time is the same as 7 years ago, then it isn't Simon Blackwell. Realizing that you were shaking, it meant the true culprit's been running free all this time. How do you keep seeing straight through me? Got your ass. Now talk to me, bitch. Answer my questions. The reason why Director Cosmos won't talk about why he switched the launch pads is connected to the truth behind the Hat 1 miracle, the sabotage and the murder that happened at the Space Center 7 years ago. Why is he on a scooter? Why is he on a Segway? Because he can. Is he the murderer? No, he's not the murderer. It's somebody else. And I'm trying to figure out who the fuck that is. I want to say that it's probably somebody that hasn't been introduced, but at the same time, the person could have been introduced. But I don't know. We gonna see. Director Cosmos, tell us what you're hiding. He likes his Segway. I can't help. And personally, I don't blame him. It's a cool ass thing to do. Covering for the real murder? We about to see. If you really want to understand the reason I decided to switch the launch pads. Oh shit. Okay. It's black and white. Flashback, people. Flashback. Get your popcorn. He telling the story. We'll have to start with the story of the horrible nightmare from 7 years ago. 7 years ago? You mean the so-called Hat 1 miracle? Motherfuckers is lying. Oh, okay. We're listening. Okay. The launch went smoothly, but once the ship entered outer space, then the troubles began. Popcorn is there. I fucking wish. Okay. I was supposed to go to the movie theater this weekend. Didn't work out. It was all the handiwork of a certain person and their evil scheme. So Mr. Starbuck's traumatic experience wasn't accidental. Not only that, but before the launch, a very valuable piece of moon rock was stolen. But that wasn't the worst of it. One of my staff members was murdered. During the Hat 1 oh my god, the Hat 1 miracle? Oh my god. Bro, how do y'all like struggle with keeping the doors open? Because anybody who loves a good murder mystery would be all over this place. Anyway, wow, I have no idea such awful events were behind the exciting story of space heroism. All that in spite of the Space Center having very strict security in those days. Your popcorn is there? All personal effects were examined thoroughly, coming or going. You couldn't even smuggle a withered old leaf through those checkpoints. So, do you have any clue?
I will throw myself down the stairs and frame you for the murder!
You are so silly, Swag. So silly. And frame you for the murder. Oh god. Sorry. I got ridiculousness up. And a woman is in her backyard cleaning up. And a moose was approaching. And she was trying to scare the moose, but the moose wasn't budging, so the moose started charging and she ran, but she tripped and she fell. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't be laughing. That was me. So do you have any clue who was responsible for the sabotage? At the very least, I know it wasn't Simon Blackwell. Oh, not a damn raccoon losing his mind. I don't... Sorry. Focus. I don't know enough to identify the true culprit, but it's clear what that person is. To put it simply, a spy. A spy? You mean somebody who infiltrates a foreign country, carries out dangerous missions, and always gets the girl? Someone's watching way too many late night movies. Well, I guess if we're talking about blowing up a rocket and stealing research material, it It's not all that surprising that a spy could be behind it all. The spy. Make no mistake, there's a cutthroat rivalry between nations in the space R&D race. Some try to outdo others by any means possible, even deliberate obstruction. 7 years ago, we got a call before the launch warning us of sabotage. The same MO as this time. Yes, and here I thought the perpetrator had been caught, but it looks like I was wrong. Prosecutor Blackwell seems more like a ninja than a spy, don't you think? Aren't ninjas and spies basically the same thing? No. But there's a good reason we failed to find the real spy. A massive cover-up by the government. Government officials were too embarrassed to admit that they allowed such a thing to happen at the hands of a spy. Don't tell me they made the police rush the investigation. They did indeed. And then to cover up the sabotage, they cleaned up the story. And that was the Hat One miracle, wasn't it? But then 7 years later, the same MO, advance warning of sabotage? That must have been the director's reason for switching the launch pads. Just like 7 years ago. 7 years ago, the spy gave you advance warning of their plans just like last time. That was what made you decide to switch the launch pads, wasn't it? That's right. The caller knew the facts of the case 7 years ago despite the cover-up. They knew about the sabotage, the moon rock, the murder. Murder! And they said, and I quote, "You don't want things to go like they did 7 years ago, do you? And now look, shit going exactly how it did 7 years ago, cause your ass ain't tell the damn police. This is the reason why the spy is getting away with shit. I would have called the damn popo, okay? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Maybe I need to send my ass to jail, okay? Cause why didn't you tell the police? Not the bomb squad, the popo. So that everybody and their mama would have been there, scoping out the place. Damn. I immediately thought of calling off the launch pad, but the government wouldn't let me. That checks out. That checks out. That seems like some American shit. That checks out. That checks out 1,000%. 1,000%. We don't give in to the likes of terrorists. We must proceed for our country's honor. Terrorists. We don't give in to the likes of terrorists. Yep. That's America, all right. We don't negotiate with no damn terrorists. And that's my go-to phrase when shit be going wrong. That's literally my go-to phrase when shit be going hella fucking wrong. Oh my God. I'll be like, I don't negotiate with terrorists. Do what you will, bro. Shoot the hostage, okay? Especially if you only got one. Because I'm letting you know right now, if you shoot me and kill me, they about to kill your ass, okay? You might be able to get out of here if you just let me go. Now, if they had multiple hostages, it's like, listen, I'm gonna shut up, because all you need to do is just shoot a hostage for them to get the point across. This moving. Really? Maybe if you're easily inspired by political talking points. But I knew the truth. We had been warned, which meant that the danger was very real. And I knew there was no way to stop the spy, no matter what I did. They would find a way. Your sister, please. Not what do I say? Sometimes you gotta shoot a hostage. That's exactly what you say, Swag. Sometimes you gotta shoot a hostage. If you have multiple hostages, if you only have one hostage, you kind of fucked. Your one hostage is what's keeping you alive. Now, if you have a whole group of them, hell yeah. Sometimes you gotta make that shit clear that you're not playing no damn games. Okay. But also, I don't negotiate with terrorists, sir, so get off my phone. Sometimes you gotta shoot a person. Hey, hey. But make sure you have 2 of them. Okay, you need at least 2 to make a point. You can't just shoot the one, unless the one was your target. Then it's like, do what you gotta do, bro. That's why I switched the launch pads and staged the boot. Okay, Dick Cheney. Oh my god, get off my screen. Y'all are funny. That's why I switched the launch pads. Oh man, y'all funny. First, I snuck into the center that night before and switched the launch pads. That way the astronauts would go from boarding lounge 1 to the Space Museum. Then I put a closed for repair sign at the door for launch pad 2 and boarding lounge 2. Yes. Where he supposedly shot someone, and they never questioned this man like they should have. While hunting. It's like, if this wasn't a hit, I don't know what the fuck it was. What? We not gonna question this man for shooting some damn body? Also, didn't he say he thought they were a duck? Or maybe I'm switching up shit. That's still funny. My bad. It was a deer? That's crazy. Anyway, you did the normal visitors wouldn't enter, right? What else did you do? I enlisted the help of several staff members, including Turan, but you didn't let Mr. Starbuck in on it? He already been through enough, and he's no good at lying to keep a secret. I'm afraid I had no choice but to have him drugged. My plan went well, until Clay's murder. It's like, yeah. My plan was working perfectly until my mans got shot. It's like, well, yep, that sounds about right. What would I say to the lawyer on the opposite side? Of what, the Dick Cheney thing? The Dick Cheney thing? I would have been like, bro, you can't be fucking see, I'm not a very good lawyer because I immediately go back to my real speech whenever I can hear some bullshit. So if I heard that shit, I definitely would have been out of character, probably thrown and probably held in contempt, and probably would be in jail, okay? Cause I damn sure would have been like, you can't be fucking serious. Are we fucking joking? Are you smoking? And if you are, where did you get it from? Because I would like to have what the fuck you are on. Because you wild as hell if you think, okay, that all of us are supposed to believe that your ass shot your damn hunting partner because you thought your damn hunting partner was a damn deer. You gotta be on some good shit, okay? And who is your dealer? That would be me as a lawyer. That would be me as a lawyer. Yes, swag. And that would be my face. I'd be like, are we believing this? Are we believing this? We're believing this. Y'all believe this shit? I'm done.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
What in the towel-y is going on? Okay. After the culprit made their escape, I switched the launch pads back. I did it in such a way that no one would find out, but all of that effort. Taran is dead and Hatsu is destroyed. And the Hope Capsule, which had returned to us only recently, was also lost in the blast. My home, the center of the cosmos, the beautiful Cosmos Space Center is done for. What do you mean by the Hope Capsule lost in the blast? I thought you had it. Like, I thought y'all had the Hope Capsule. Like, what you mean you lost it in the blast? That is way too close to what we know it to be, Afro. That's way, oh god, that is. In the near future. I'm sure it sounds different too. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, confiscated as evidence. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's crazy. And I'm sure they'd say the same thing to us when we talk. Right, exactly how. Wait, they think that Californians talk really fast? Okay. I would have thought that they would have been the last ones that talk fast. Not the last, but definitely not the first ones. The Phantom. It continues even still. Facts. That is very fair. And let's be honest, like Americans don't really know other parts of other countries. Other countries don't know really a lot of shit about America. They think that America is small. Until you get to America and realize, like, oh shit, this bitch is actually pretty big. It's all over for me. Achieve enlightenment. Jesus. Okay. Oh, new space. Let's go. Also, what's going on with that jacket? Why does it have a cut in it? And I can't go see it either. And that's pissing me off. But that jacket has a slight cut in the front part. I noticed that the first time. Look at the photo of the team. Oh, everybody was so happy. No, she must have been the one that was killed. Not a replica. Huh. Nah, the other woman's. But rest assured, I'm going to do my very best to defend her. I hope she doesn't lose heart. Even just coming back to this place must have been really difficult for her. What, you didn't know? She used to live here. When she was a little girl. She did? No, I didn't know. No wonder she knew so much. Miss Woods, could you tell me more in detail? Well, time to talk to her. Excuse me. Athena's mom worked here. If I remember right, she was a doctor or she was a doctor of psychology or something like that. But why was a psychology specialist working at a space research facility? I really don't know. But I do know that she lived and worked here, so Athena lived here too. So it was far from Athena's first time here. I wonder why she didn't mention it. She probably didn't want to talk about it. This place is connected to a very sad memory for her. What's a sad memory? My bitch, you're gonna have to give me more information. Can you tell me more about it? the terrible incident here. It was 7 years ago. Of course it was 7 fucking years ago. The same time frame as that Hat 1 launch. Okay. Athena's mom in the robotics lab. She was murdered? What? After it happened, Athena stopped coming to school. Poor Athena. And all this time, she never let on at all. Jesus. I was so worried about her. I came here so many times hoping to see her. Keep forgetting. Anymore. Keep forgetting. I'll never be the same again. Keep forgetting. But I never saw her again. Until recently, when we showed up at your school. After a while, we started exchanging letters. But I didn't get to see her face to face for 7 long years. And so the first time you've seen her in 7 years was during Professor Court's case. That's right, and I was so surprised. She was so complete. She was like a completely different person. So cheerful and happy. Young Athena. Was young Athena like fucking emo? What was she like as a child? She was very sensitive and kind. She didn't talk very much. She liked to draw and paint at home. That's completely different from the Athena we know now. I can't even picture it. Exactly. She never left the Space Center much because she was very sensitive to other people's emotions. When she went into crowded places, she'd get dizzy from all the emotions flying everywhere. Oh God. She always wore those big heavy looking headphones. She said her mother made them as part of her research. Huh? I wonder what kind of research it was. Exactly. Because of her special ability, Athena couldn't handle being in school very often. And I was always out sick because of my weak constitution. Maybe that's why we became such good friends. We used to play together here in the Space Center a lot. Brings back memories. Sounds like Athena's mother played a big role here at the Space Center. Oh, Daddy, show her that picture. Atta girl, good idea. Present. Athena, could you take a look? Athena, oh my God. Miss Woods, could you take a look at this for me? Oh, look, there's Athena's mom. The one on the far right, the one in the kimono, that's Dr. Mita Sykes. Oh! Athena's mother, Athena's mother's murder. Did it by any chance have any connection to the Hat 1 launch? Oh, why yes, it did. As I recall, it happened on the day before the launch. Just as I suspected. Damn. But it wasn't the worst of it. One of my staff members was murdered. Murder? So this is the murder Director Cosmos was talking about. Does that mean that the crime prosecutor Blackwell was convicted of? Is the murder of Athena's mother? There's no chance that her death is somehow connected to the current case. There is? Thank you for all your help, Miss Woods. And please try not to worry. I won't let anything happen to Athena. Thank you, Mr. Wright. I know you'll take good care of her. You don't try. So we need to investigate the robotics lab and also talk to Athena. We've got our plates full, Daddy. I hope we can fit it all in before the day is through. The detention center first, then we have to see Athena before visiting hours are over. Keep forgetting. Never be the same again. Well, if it isn't Mr. Lawyer. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, hello, Detective Fulbright. You're on business? To tell the truth, I'm here to interview Ted Tenate. The one behind the courtroom bombing incident? He suddenly said he's ready to tell the truth about that case. And what he was saying was so incredible, I just had to come right over to hear more. Incredible? What was he saying? Why don't you hang around and hear it for yourself? Really? Us? Are you sure? I give you my special permission. Here comes the bomber now. This mofo. You, what nerve do you have to come here? You're here to laugh at me, I suppose? Trying to sound robotic. Like I'd waste my breath on you. After all, you're the one who assaulted Apollo and put him in the hospital. Violence? No. Question? Okay. No violence? Too bad Apollo didn't get a chance to say that before you attacked him. Fine, then just answer me this, Mr. Tenate. What is the truth of yours about the courtroom you blew up? No, I didn't do it. I didn't blow up the courtroom. When I killed Detective Arm, there was another person in the room. What are you talking about? Who else could have been there? Oh, people wild out sometimes on Twitch? Like, wild out like as in what? Like, what happened? I saw it, I tell you. I saw someone's hand as they were stealing the remote switch. This person was there and witnessed the murder I committed. What? I don't know who it was. But that's who blew up the courtroom. You expect us to buy that? Easy there, Trucy. I don't see any Psylocks, so I guess he must not be lying. Shit, there was another dude that wasn't quote-unquote lying either. But he was. Pardon me, I got a little carried away. But I'm telling you the truth. I did not detonate the bomb. That bomb. And there you have it. Can't exactly ignore his claims, of course, so we're doing a follow-up. We're even analyzing the bomb itself, or whatever's left of it. We haven't found any new facts yet, though. Wow, they've laid it all out, piece by piece. Oh, look at all those beautiful little pieces. I wish I could have them. Uh-oh. Looks like this geek switch was activated. Not a geek switch. Y'all crazy. Okay. Got the phony bomb.
And the title of the song was called I Beat My W After Death and I Am Like I. Ain't even looking that song up to see if it's real. My algorithm thinks
About to be screwed up. I beat my, oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Like, why is that even a song? Sorry. Anything but that. I'm afraid I have to be off now too. I was just about to question Miss Sykes.
anything can be a song.
I mean, anything can, but not everything should. Going to see Athena now? And some things you should not have as a title. That's right. Commercial break. Sorry, looking somewhere else. Sorry for the trouble, but could you come back later? Well, off I go. Bad timing. Looks like we'll have to wait until her questioning is over to see her. And after we came all the way too, well, guess we're back to the Space Center. Let's go check out the robotics lab, Daddy. Alright, sounds like a plan. Moving! Ooh! New location. Ooh. What in the Mecha Godzilla is going on in here? Oh, it look crazy in here. So this is the robotics lab, huh? Looks like it's exactly one floor above the boarding lounge. Oh, lounge. Oh my god. Lounge! Was killed 7 years ago. Speaking of someone who works with robots. Daddy, look! Over there! So they plan to use this bag to carry the capsule and is that right? Yeah, more or less. Say, why don't we stop talking about the case and have a nice cup of tea instead? Oh. Well, come to spoil the fun just when I was enjoying our time alone. I should say our time. Our alone time. I'm gonna get my words mixed up. Trucy and Mr. Wright. If it's Apollo you want, you can't have him. He said he's investigating on his own. And I can respect his wishes. We just came to investigate this lab. Well, this is my lab, so you'll need my permission if you want to do any snooping. Bitch, let me look around. I heard about the trial you made mince meat out of the director, and suddenly Starbuck was out, and your little subordinate, the princess, was in. Case closed, and they all lived happily ever after. That poor little robot. Daddy, say something to her. And I suppose you're going to defend the princess in court, am I right? The princess, huh? Guess she's talking about Athena. Of course, Athena is innocent. Oh my, such loyalty and trust. She seems very suspicious to me, though. The emotionally unstable princess. There's your culprit for you. Don't you agree, Apollo? I don't know yet. Apollo, how could you? What's wrong with saying I don't know if it's true? It's a very scientific approach. Your subordinate is more level-headed than you. Or should I say, former subordinate. Apollo, take the damn bandage off your face like you a fucking pirate and get your damn head out your own ass, okay? Phew. All that laughing has worn me out. Your turn to say something, hunk of junk. Blanca. Mr. Turan, you look pale. Shall I help you to the sick bay? Mr. Turan? But that's Apollo you're talking to. Oh, this hunk of junk here is mistaken Apollo for Clay. Maybe Apollo is possessed by Clay's ghost. Mr. Turan, how are your injuries? Mr. Turan. Mr. Turan, how are your injuries? Mr. Turan. Guess Clay intends to hang around to haunt the princess that murdered him. Oh, and to haunt the lawyer that defends her too, of course. A robot that can see ghosts. Yeah, right. And I'm a spirit medium. But you know of one. Where the fuck is our girl? Because this would be perfect for her ass to show up, okay? This would be perfect for her ass to show up so that somebody can possess her body to let her know, hey, this is what happened. You know, it all happened real quick. But it wasn't a girl that murdered me. Sorry, but apparently scientists don't tell very frightening ghost stories. I intend to defend Athena, no matter what you have to say about it. How perfectly foolish. That kind of blind belief makes people lose sight of the truth. Just like 7 years ago. Could you tell me about the incident 7 years ago? Why? Do you enjoy trampling on other people's feelings and rubbing salt in their wounds? Or do you just want me to talk? In that case, what should I ask for in return? I'd like to hear more about that incident too. It'd help me understand the current case better. Huh? Apollo knows about the case too? Well, if you're the one asking, Apollo. Come on, hunk of junk. You tell the story. But Miss Aura, that's private information. If you won't talk, I'll just have to make you talk. That face. Good. Yes, who cares about personal privacy? Not me. I am ready to utilize my blast processing abilities to impart all available information. Wow, what a magic trick. He's like a completely different robot now. My bodies of all the robots that came through the lab are designed by Miss Aura. I was born 7 years ago. Miss Aura was much, much younger then. He called you old, bitch. Oh my god. Wait, how old was she when she died? Oh, they're not gonna tell me? Ooh. But 7 years ago, you were 30. Oh, she looks so pretty. But they could have at least told me how old she was. Shit. Let's see if she got a damn daughter. Anyway. And then our hearts were created by the great genius, Dr. Metis Sykes. Hearts? Robots with hearts? Can you even make such a thing? Emotions are not irrational things. Our logic and our hearts can be integrated. The navigation companions created by Miss Aurora and Dr. Metis transcend humans. Gah! Metis. Huh? She just glanced over at her desk. Nobody could continue Metis's research. She and her work were truly one of a kind. And now the two navigation companions are all that are left in Metis. All that are left of Metis here on Earth. The robots are all that's left. Is she leaving out a very important someone? You built the ultimate creations together, but now she's gone. I get the feeling Dr. Sykes loved her robots almost as much as she loved her daughter. And almost as much as she loved you. What are you talking about? Don't make me laugh. But you lost someone too, didn't you, Apollo? Your friend Clay. I guess you and I are pretty much in the same boat. Miss Aurora, would you like a tissue? Oh, keep your trap shut, hunk of junk. Clonko and Ponko. Clonko is a very important keepsake of your time with Dr. Sykes. You should treat him better. She don't give a fuck about that damn robot. And it is funny. Sorry, was looking somewhere else. What does it matter? Doesn't feel pain, and I can't always repair his body. Besides, their hearts aren't actually in their bodies. What do you mean by that? The program Metis runs on a separate mainframe. Their bodies are controlled remotely from there. Their hearts and memories are there too. Their bodies are really just peripherals. So I can do whatever I want to them. Well, I'm not sure that gives you the right to physically abuse the poor things. But why are you people looking into such an old case anyway? Well, we believe the culprit is culprit of that incident might be the same person. As in this case. So Daddy's going to find out who killed Dr. Sachs too. I'm sure you're aware of who Metis' killer is. Yes, Prosecutor Blackwell, or so it seems. That's a quaint way of putting it. But are you implying you didn't think he did it? Can't say anything for sure right now. But that's exactly why I'd like to hear your side of it to help me... hold on. To help me be sure. I was the one who introduced Simon to Metis, you know. He wanted to learn psychology. He wanted to learn psychology, he said, to give himself an edge in court. Prosecutor Blackwell's forte. This infamous power of suggestion technique. Exactly. And he was oddly serious about it. Rather than a teacher/student relationship, he treated her more like a loyal samurai would treat his sovereign. Huh? He seems more like a lost soul than a dignified samurai to me. He even got along well with that miserable little princess. Why do you call Athena the princess anyway? Well, she is Metis' daughter after all, although she's nothing like her. Besides, doesn't the selfish little princess always have lots of white knights hanging around? I think I see why Athena didn't say anything when we ran into Aura yesterday. It all makes sense now. Like, yeah, this bitch is mean as hell for no fucking reason. So the culprit behind the two cases were the same, huh? That settles it then. What does it settle? None of your business. Just forget you heard anything. As long as you people are going to hang around here, hang around in here anyway. How long are you people? Excuse me. Well, but you came here to take a look around. Well, we came in here to take a look around. Damn, she choking the shit out that damn robot. My lord. You think you can waltz your way in and ransack a person's lab? Show me a search warrant. We're not the police, so we don't have one. Then get out, now. Clonko, show them out. Certainly, Miss Aura. Ouch, don't push. My apologies, I'm just following orders. Ah! December 20th, Cosmos Space Center entrance. Oh god. What a way to get what a way to get shown out. The nerve of that woman. What's with that horrible attitude? I guess that's just how she is. Why was Apollo going along with her? I guess that's because they have something in common. Apollo lost Clay, and now, just like Aura lost Dr. Sykes. I'm really worried about him. He's not himself at all. He's usually not all cool and dark and mysterious like that. Yeah, you said it. You said it, Trucy. I guess it's true. Does she mean he's usually silly and dorky? Very. Duh. We want to keep an eye on him. Hey, wait, Trucy, come back. She's gone. What should I do now? Like the Fulbright is probably still questioning Athena. Guess I'll just go back to the office. Alone. Sigh. Going back to the office. December 20th, Write Anything Agency. Well, here I am. This office has never felt so empty. Guess I haven't been here at the office all by myself in a long time. When I first became a lawyer, my mentor was here with me. And then, for a while after that, she was always by my side. Now I'm getting all sentimental. I must be tired. Huh? There's something on the floor. What's a letter doing here? Hey Nick, it's been a while, huh? Miss me? I know this handwriting. I read somewhere that you were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom. That must be really something. Although, weird is par for the course with you. I think she, or whatever paper she's reading, is a little off with the details. I'd love to come visit, but I'm right in the middle of a difficult part of my training. So instead, think of me as you watch those Steel Samurai videos I sent. I'm sure they'll cheer you up. I'm sure they'll cheer you right up. Yours truly, Maya Fey. Aww, good old Maya. It's as if she knew I was feeling down and needed a lift. She's such a gem. Maya was my assistant for quite a while. Believe it or not, but she's a spirit medium. This Magatama I use on Psylocke, Maya is the one who gave it to me. But I wonder how this letter got here. Mr. Nick? Ah! Ah! Pearl! Oh my gosh, she got older! Oh my god, my baby! Pearl! How have you been, Mr. Nick? This is Pearl Faye. Though I call her Pearls. She is Maya's cousin, who is also a spirit medium, a very talented one at that. I've known her since she was 8 years old, but Apollo and Athena only met her a few months ago. You didn't come all this way to bring me a letter, did you? I apologize for barging in. The door was unlocked. But I can't believe there was a big explosion here. Your office doesn't look any different. She's even further off the details than Maya. I wish I could take you out to eat or something, Pearls, but there's a lot going on. Oh, I know that. I didn't come here for a social visit, you know, Mr. Nick. Oh, okay, so what's your errand? Why you here, baby? Did you read the postscript on the letter? Huh? There's more? And then there's more. Okay, P.S. Alright. I bet you've been too busy to clean or take care of the office, so Pearlie said she would come to help you. Isn't she sweet? You better thank her. Oh, that's what you're doing here. That's awfully nice of you, Pearls. My Pearls. Thanks to these two. I'm starting to feel a little better. Thank you, girls. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna whip this place into shape. You just concentrate on your work and don't mind me at all. I'll need to talk to Prosecutor Blackwell if I want to learn more about this case. With the trial going on, they must be holding him at the detention center. Moving to the detention center. This is a busy day. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFRESONG song. All this time you haven't said a word. It's even turning your hair gray. I don't have anything to say, Aura. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Oh? Well, even if you don't, I have plenty, you jerk. Miss Blackwell, you don't think that's enough for today? Enough for today? Today is all there is when there's no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow? What's she talking about? We have company, Aura. Please try to calm down. Alright, fine. I see you're not going to listen no matter what I say. I've had it. If that's the way you're going to be, I have another plan up my sleeve. I'll hope you're happy, Simon, because I'm done. Do as you please. See if I care. What was that about? Wow, I could get the tension with a katana. Right, Donna. It looks like Fulbright saved your case in court this morning. What? Oh, yeah, he did. He bounced back to business quick. Yes, he did. Sorry, hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm back. But as a result, Sykes Donut was arrested. Was that just the thing to do? Was that just the thing to do, too? Mr. Lawyer, I'm sorry. But it was evidence. What else could I do? Don't worry about it. I plan to defend her and prove her innocence. I wouldn't take things so lightly if I were you, right, Dono? Man, fix your face. Ain't nobody scared of you. Especially since there's glass here. But fix your damn face, okay? You just bitter. Cause somebody framed your ugly ass for murder. And if you didn't have such a stick up your ass, I would feel bad for you and would try to fucking help you. Looking into the case from 7 years ago, you're looking for somebody you call the Phantom of 7 years past, aren't you? You villain! Where'd you hear that from? Where'd you hear that? Blade proof, right? No, it isn't me. I didn't say a single oops. Ouch. At least it wasn't my fault. Could you tell me who the Phantom is? And also, you didn't really kill Dr. Sykes, did you? Guard! This guest is leaving. Prosecutor Blackwell, please listen to me. The culprit is in the current case might be the same as the one in the case 7 years ago. If you would cooperate, we could probably solve both cases. Suppose I could talk. The only one who killed my mentor was, without question, me. I stole Sykes Dono's mother away from her. I destroyed her life. Prosecutor Blackwell. Guard! Where are you? Stop dragging your feet, I tell you. Wow, you really did leave. There he goes. No! We've upset Prosecutor Blackwell. Now what are we going to do, Mr. Lawyer? There isn't much we can do. Detective Fulbright, do you mind if I ask you a little more about that old case? Well, I guess it won't make any difference now. What do you want to know? A little. The police called the incident the UR1 incident. Prosecutor Blackwell was charged with murdering his psychology mentor. Kinda like if your red Mr. Lawyer were to kill you. I don't want to think about that one. There are 2 decisive pieces of evidence, so a verdict was reached very quickly. 2 pieces of evidence, huh? What were they? Let's see. The first was security camera footage. He was the only one who used the corridor to murder the. He was the only one who used the corridor to murder the scene at the time of the crime. he was the only one who used the corridor to the murder scene at the time of the crime. Excuse me, Jesus, because I was like, that didn't make no sense. Say that again with conviction. The only one, huh? Ouch, that sounds pretty decisive. Could you show me that footage? Oh, sorry, I don't have it on me right now. I guess I'll have to see it when the other time. I guess I have to see it the other time. What was the second piece of evidence? Sorry. A moment of the crime. Oh, shit. Oh, he didn't have all that hair. He was probably a cute kid, too. Hello. But who took that picture, detective? The incident happened the day before the Hat One launch. A reporter who had come to do a story on the launch was in the room across from the lab. They happened to show up in one of the pictures he took. My goodness. Talk about perfect fucking timing. He's definitely hiding something, for sure. Prosecutor Blackwell said he was hunting a phantom 7 years ago, didn't he? Yes, and I imagine it's getting more and more urgent as the execution date approaches. What did you say? Execution date? What? Did I say something? Never mind me. You didn't hear a thing. Part of me wants to look at this evidence. Hold on. I'm looking at stuff. I'm trying to see, like, okay, maybe the murder weapon was the katana, but why is that robot's arm red, too? That's a little weird. And I can't see the damn thing. Oh, gosh. Okay. Looking at all the parts. And a cute little guilty. Cutie patootie. Oh, that was her arm. So why was it off on the table and why was it red? Huh, interesting. So he was given the death sentence? Yes, he told me not to tell you people, actually. But I guess there's no sense in hiding it anymore. His execution date is tomorrow. Tomorrow? Ooh. Ooh. Enough for today. Today is all there is when there's no tomorrow. But what if the culprit of the case is the same as the one from 7 years ago? Sorry. And it would be the worst possible scenario. Prosecutor Blackwell would be executed tomorrow under a false charge. That would be unthinkable. You have to do something right now. I want to do something, but... You're a lawyer. You know how hard it is to overturn a decision. I know, but why? Why isn't Prosecutor Blackwell putting up any kind of fight? You saw how he was. He's been like that ever since his conviction. Totally uncooperative. Not even his own sister could persuade him. Uncooperative. Like he's about to be executed for a murder he didn't commit. This isn't right. I can't let it happen. I have to stop it now. Ooh, somebody blowing up my phone. Pardon, looks like I have a phone call. Didn't. Do. You gotta be kidding me. Oh lord, what happened? What happened? Mr. Lawyer, the robots! The robots are attacking! Not a malfunction. They're staging a result. The machines are rebelling against humans. They've holed themselves in the space center and taken the visitors as hostages. They did what? No, Trucy! We have to get right over there. This is gonna be one heck of a battle. It's like, ooh, hold on. Oh, not the cops! Oh, Jesus! Ooh, sorry. Looking at something very disturbing. Oh my, that is just ugly. The riot police are here, then the robots really are holding people hostage. Look, Mr. Lawyer, what do you suppose that group of people are swarmed around?
But I was only trying to help the nice person. She said she was lost.
You robots have declared war on humans. You even taken hostages already. Stay away from it. You never know what it'll do. But he's not a bad robot. Can't you see he's trying to help me? I recognize that voice. Detective Fulbright. Are you here on your own? Leave it to me. All right, people. What's going on here? Pearls, over here.
Oh, Mr. Nick!
There you are. I heard the terrible news and got so worried. Thanks, Pearl. I can hardly believe what's happening myself.
I'm so glad you found each other. When people are happy, I am happy.
Blanco seems to be the same as before.
When people are sad, I am happy. When people are angry, when people are... Oh, did I say something odd? Did I?
Error. Oh, there is something wrong with him.
Nah.
It looks like he fell asleep. He must have been tired. Clonko? Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh my. Human beings are our enemies. It's time... I'll say this in the robot voice.
Human beings are our enemies. It's time for the machines to take over. Ah! The robots are rebelling! Everyone run! Eek! It's an all-out war. It's the end of the world. Fools. How could you fall for something so cliche? I'm human too, you idiots. I'm just controlling these robots remotely.
Huh?
But it is true that I've taken hostages, so you better not make me mad.
Huh? You? Hostage number one?
Hey you, hostage number one, come here. I'll let you talk to them.
Huh? There's something being displayed on Clonko's face screen.
It's the Space Museum. Daddy! Daddy! Is that you? Trucy, is that you? No, Trucy, are you alright? About 15 robots are holding 12 of us hostage, Daddy. They've gone haywire. A researcher is the one behind it. She's
Grr, this girl talks too much.
Trucy, talk to me! Why are you doing this? I'm glad you asked. My demand is simple. I hope that detective is listening.
Bobby Fulbright here. I'm all ears.
I want you to bring me to someone. Clay Turan's murderer, Athena Sanks.
Athena?
Now just hold on. I can't just give in to a demand like that. So, you don't care what happens to the hostages, huh? I'll just pick out one then.
I was gonna say, they have plenty of hostages, and that swag just said, sometimes you have to kill a hostage to prove a point. No, wait, Mr. Lawyer. I know I have absolutely no right to make this, to make such a ridiculous request, but you need to buy me some time, right? Got it. I'll see to it that you get, I'll see what I can do, but promise me you'll never hand Athena over, and you won't give up the hostages either. Of course I won't. Now I better go and contact headquarters. Mr. Nick, how do you plan on buying time? I have no idea yet, but the hostage taker? Could it be? Yeah, just look at it. It's definitely the sister. It's definitely the sister. The little princess? Yeah, definitely the sister. If you don't bring me that little princess all out, I'll have Hunk of Junk kill all the hostages. Princess? Hunk of Junk? There's only one person this could be. In which case, there must be something I can use as a bargaining chip. I don't have anything to say, Aura. Why don't you just go home and play with your dolls? Prosecutor Blackwell. Even if you don't, I have plenty, you jerk. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? It's like damn near a 10-year difference, okay, between those two. Miss Hostage Taker, Athena is not a murderer. What are you talking about? She's been arrested, and they've got her in detention. I'm telling you the truth. Look, the person you want is the real killer, right? Well, it's not Athena. It's someone else. All right, let's hear your stupid little theory. Who's the real killer? I don't know yet. The culprit is the same as the one in the case from 7 years ago. Sorry, gotta drink more water. Stay hydrated. The UR1 incident. I believe you have a personal interest in that case. It's too late to change what's going to happen now, no matter how wrong it is. But is it really too late? You can still do something about it. You might even be able to fix it. Just what exactly are you proposing? Retry it in court? I propose we retry the case from 7 years ago. If you make that demand now, I'm sure nobody will deny you. It wouldn't be an official trial, but at least we could find out the truth. That's good. Real good. Hey, detective, I'll give you 1 hour. Get a courtroom ready. Oh, 1 hour? But that's impossible. Please give me at least until tomorrow. If you don't mind losing hostages, you can take all the time you want. Oh, but wait, if we're going to have a retrial, we'll need a prosecutor. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. She will? But I guess I can be fair and let you come and check out the crime scene. But Hunk of Junk here will be watching you, so don't try anything funny. You got that? Now follow Hunk of Junk, you riot police, make way. We're coming through. Mr. Nick, I'll help you with the investigation. Thanks, Pearls, I appreciate it. Okay, we're going in. Oh, she got so big! My baby! Robotics lab. Oh shit. Okay. Aura dropped us off without a warning to touch anything until she got back. Hold on. With a warning. Okay. I wonder what's taking so long. But we can't really start the investigation, can we? Even if we could, this mess makes it hard to tell what the room was like 7 years ago.
Mr. Right. Ah, it's a hostage taker. I'm back to my usual self. You are still being monitored, however. But more importantly, an important guest has arrived. A guest? Who is it? 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 Oh! Not Boo! Not Edgeworth! Hey, Boo! In his damn car. That somebody was murdered in. Edgy!
I trust you've been well, right?
It's Edgy! With glasses on. It's like, hello, friend. What are you doing here? This is Miles Edgeworth. We've been friends since we were kids. We faced off in court a number of times back when he was a prosecutor. But now... Hello, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, but you're not a prosecutor anymore, are you? He's chief prosecutor now. Pretty soon it'll be a year, right? A title is nothing more than a title. Don't we have more pressing issues to discuss? So what are you doing, Edgeworth? What are you doing here, Edgeworth? The capture chose me as a prosecutor for the UR1 case. Wow, she did. She went all the way up to the top. I gathered all the information I could in the short time I had. I'll give you a rundown. You're always so well prepared, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Thanks, I appreciate this. I could really use the help. I'll start with a brief overview. The victim was a psychologist, Dr. Metis Sykes. Yeah, Athena's mother. 7 years ago, on the 7th of October, her body was found here in this very room. I was gonna say courtroom. In this very room. I have 2 crime photos and the police notes on them for you to see. What a terrible way to die. The other photo shows the other side of the room, I see. I also have the autopsy report for you. The cause of death was a stab wound to the chest. The weapon pierced the heart, and so death was instantaneous. Oh my gosh, okay. The murder weapon was the victim's own katana, found at the scene. Okay. The body was found by a Space Center staff member and 2 police officers. The police were called in because of a sabotage threat on the Hat 1 launch. Okay. A few hours after the body was discovered, a suspect was arrested. The suspect was Simon Blackwell, a young prosecutor. I hear his trial was over in a flash. Yes, a guilty verdict was declared in only 1 session. Not only did he plead guilty, but there was decisive evidence against him too. The security camera video, and a photo of the moment of the crime, as I recall. How did Prosecutor Blackwell have a motive? But did Prosecutor Blackwell have a motive? To this day, his motive is still unknown. He insisted he did it, but we would never say why. How's Persona 4 been? It's been cool. Other than, redoing shit all over again. But I'm making my persona stronger, so that's all that really matters. Oh god, so that's what really matters. My lord. So that means he must still be hiding something. Right. And there's another aspect of the case.
that was never revealed to the public. Yeah, I know. The part about the spy, right? Right. How on earth do you know about that? Director Cosmos told me after a bit of pressure. He told me espionage and sabotage were behind the Hat One miracle. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I've always been good at keeping secrets. Shit, then that's the truth. Unless you, like, really, really hound her on it, then it's like, nah. Well, I might as well tell you now. They really do suspect Blackwell of being a spy. They think he sabotaged the rocket and killed Dr. Sykes to steal the moon rock. But if you can prove that the Hat 2 bombing is the work of the same spy, we can stay ability. That's why I intend to help you any way I can. Thanks, Edgeworth. Now all I have to do is comb the room for evidence. Let's do it together. Looky. Must be nice to finally have your attorney's badge back. Yeah, it's been 8 years. I'm sorry for all I put you through. No, I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you. Nah, I wasn't the one. I was the one who made the decision. But now you can stand in court once again. And you can mow them down just like you used to. Right? Please stop presenting random evidence. Just see how the person will react. Damn, jeez. But that's the thing. I need to see how people react in order to question them. And what is the evidence that person isn't privy to? That doesn't happen much. You never change. And I'm afraid I'll never understand your assortment of oddball clients either. Okay. Alright, let's examine. That big-ass robot. There's something written on it. Is this supposed to be a poem? I cut down anyone who displeases me. I make the rules. I am the law. I wield the ultimate gavel of judgment. I am Judge Tron JT02. I don't believe Yeah, it was stolen. Oh man. That was stolen. The sword was stolen. Jeez Louise. Not only that, but before the launch, a very valuable piece of moon rock was stolen. There's a lot of research in the moon rocks and stardust from the asteroids these days. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all civilization. It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there. So the person who stole it, think it was our spy? I'm sure of it. Dr. Sykes was probably killed because she was a roadblock to their plan. Fortunately, the government thinks the prosecutor Blackwell is the culprit. Unfortunately. This is a food processor, Pearl. That's the Hope capsule. It was scheduled to be loaded onto the Hope space probe that fateful day. The 3 people who came to collect the capsule discovered the body. The first one on the scene, huh? A staff member and 2 police officers, was it? And they were here to collect the capsule, which reminds me. So they plan to use this bag to carry the capsule, is that right? Yeah, more or less. Say, why don't we stop talking about the case and have a nice cup of tea instead? Paul? Wonder what they're talking about. Edgeworth, did those 3 people have a bag with them for transporting the capsule? You mean this? It's a custom-made, shock-resistant bag. But how do you know? Oh, I overheard Apollo making an inquiry about it, that's all. So he's looking into the case from 7 years ago on his own, is he? Yes, he is. Well, that's the same. For us robots, we come here periodically and charge ourselves up. Wow. Machines that maintain themselves. That's pretty cool. If our batteries run out and we lose consciousness, we never know what Miss Aura will do to us when we're while we're down, you see. Nothing motivates quite like fear, huh? That's crazy. Okay, just checking everything on this side. Ooh, they're the same. I bet they have fun. Bet they'd be fun to ride on. Fun to ride in, oh god. Pearl, you and that damn shyness, you're so funny. I don't trust him not to push me down a flight of stairs. Pretty big for an arm, but you're right. I think these thin parts are parts here are finger bones. Oh my gosh. Do 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 do. And there's a spike ball and a giant drill on the floor too. Is Aura trying to build some kind of weapon of mass destruction? Maybe she wants to use it to demolish a big building or something. I can picture her gleefully tearing down the street doing just that. I better not think about it anymore. Boom. Like Angela from Why Did I Get Married? Boom. Straight to hell I go. Oh, I got shot. I was just waiting for you to say something. Boom. Oh my god. If you be the can, I'll be the rubber band. If you be the match, I'll be a fuse. Boom. Emergency ladder, okay. What the heck is going on over here? An operating table. Oh, I'll know. I'll try pushing it. No! No! Don't push it! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Is it... What's it building? Oh! Building a robot. Not pushing, Mr. Nick. Please don't push any more buttons, Pearl. Oh, and it took it up the thing. Oh, that's creepy. Should we turn it off? Oh, I guess we not. It's just shooting them up. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do 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 do. Wait, hold on. When Mother died, Miss Aura was confused. Mother? Okay. With the loss, she exhibited a severe cataclomine imbalance? Excuse me, but I have no idea what that means. You're not the only one. Pardon me, searching for alternative expression. She would spend the nights crying and then take her feelings out on those around her. After Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty, she repeatedly demanded a retrial as well. That is correct, but without new evidence, her requests were ignored. And then, little by little, Miss Aura began to change. She started to hate it when I called her Mama Aura. And before long, she started hating the court system and abusing Clanko, huh? Sorry. The murder destroyed so many lives. Yeah, it did. Take a look at this paper on Dr. Sykes's. Ponko and Clanko, they're the robots with hearts that Dr. Sykes created. Okay, can determine the presence of human with their heartbeat detection system. Recognizes people by scanning their spacesuit or uniform jacket ID. So that's the reason why Clanko kept getting confused and saying that was Turan, because it's Apollo wearing his damn jacket. Can also recognize a person by facial features once the face has been registered. Okay. Can infer people's emotions by analyzing their tone of voice and communicate with them. Man, I don't know, Edgeworth. They might be more human than you. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly as I said, bro. You fucking robot. That's all love, dude. Kinda sounds like these robots can do what Athena does. Robots with heart added to... So what do you think, right? Any ideas? Sorry, trying to make sure this damn cushion ain't sliding out from underneath me. Anyway, there are still a lot of gaps in the evidence, but I'll pull it off somehow. After all, you asked me to prove Blackwell's innocence, right, Edgeworth? What? He did? Yep. He called it a special request. He reached out to me while I was still disbarred. Oh. Interesting. And so that was what sparked you to get your attorney's badge back? Yep. The Blackwell case. Right. I have a special request. And I want you to clear one of my subordinates of suspicion. Hey, I'm not even a lawyer anymore, remember? Haven't been one for a long time. The 8-year misunderstanding has been cleared up, and you must be eager to return. I'm sure you're familiar with the other case that ushered in the dark age of the law. Very soon, a convict will stand as a prosecutor in court. I want you to keep an eye on him. Aw, just when I was beginning to actually like the job I have now. Right. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Because of the espionage aspect, I wasn't free to give you all the details. Hey, no need to apologize. It's like I said on the phone the other day. I know the types of criminals you're after now aren't small fries anymore. It looks like your target finally decided to make a move. Yeah, it's for the very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end. I'm going to end the dark age of the law. That's what this is all about. That's what it's all about. I'm joking. It triggered it. It triggered it. I do apologize. The dark age of the law. It sure comes up a lot these days on TV and in the papers. And I hear there are more false charges and fabrication of evidence than ever. Yep, 'cause it's true. All began 8 years ago. And the year after that, the prosecutor was found guilty of murder. Wait, do you mean... That's right. He's talking about my case and Prosecutor Blackwell's. My favorite Pokemon game? Our favorite Pokemon game is Silver and Gold. Followed by... Ruby and Sapphire. And then Scarlet and Violet, because I love that open world shit. Like that's amazing. It was a downward spiral after that. An absolute nightmare. After those two cases, the mass media launched an all-out attack on the courts. Public opinion was tainted, and before long, the legal world itself was sucked into it. And each other. Yeah, and do absolutely anything to win. We're in an age now where winning is valued far more than the truth. I'm sure it caused our new chief prosecutor to lose many nights of sleep. Many nights of rest, excuse me. Who the hostage taker might be? Absolutely. It can really only be Aura Blackwell. Who else but her would want a retrial of the case from 7 years ago so badly? So I'm Blackwell's older sister and the owner of this room? I agree with your conclusion. Perhaps she intended to force Miss Sykes to confess. Actually, I think she had a much more horrific plan in mind for Athena. The important thing is that you solve the UR1 and prove Blackwell's innocence. And then maybe she'll release the hostages. Fingers crossed. I'm counting on you, right? To set that prosecutor and those hostages free. And I'll be counting on you in court to help me too. Of course, I'll do everything I can to help you uncover the truth. Yes. But I already knew that at the beginning of the series. I'm not series, but at the beginning of this, well, I should say series because it's broken up in the three different games. But at the beginning of the second phase of the game, I was like, I bet you your ass ain't even guilty. I bet you innocent. Now why you're taking the ship down? Well, not taking the ship down, but why you're going down with the ship, I do not know. Not justice is the justice for the black man. Not justice for the black man. Mr. Wright, are you finished with your investigation? Yeah, but I'd like to tell the hostage taker something for- I'd like you to tell the hostage taker something for me. I have to go into the detention center. I can't start the trial until I've talked to Athena. She's already given her consent. I'll accompany you to the detention center. I'm still being watched, huh? I'll see you in court, Edgeworth. Even if it will be in a documented trial, it'll be good to face you in court again. This man with glasses, oh my gosh. Number 20th, detention center, visitors room. Athena. Titi. Oh, Mr. Wright. And Pearly too! I knew you would come. After all, the first step in this interview with the defendant. And because you're my friend and I was worried about you. Thanks, boss. Not the only one who's worried either. Really? Who else? I saw Miss Woods today. She was so beside herself she came to visit me. She told me you used to live in the Cosmos Space Center. No wonder you knew so much about that place. About the place. Oh, so you know, huh? I'm sorry I didn't tell you. That's alright, but there are some things I'd like to ask you. Sure, you can ask me anything. I promise I won't keep any secrets from you. Tell me about the day Clay was murdered. I was actually at the Space Center that day. In the Space Museum. Right where the culprit fled to? That's not good. I never could fully deal with what happened 7 years ago. But when I saw the center again during the news coverage of the Hat 2 launch, I thought maybe if I went there, things would be different this time. That must have taken a lot of courage to face your past like that. So I went to the Space Museum the evening before the explosions. This was before the launch pads had been switched. There was a sign that said closed for repairs, and they weren't letting anybody in. Yeah, the director couldn't very well switch the pads if there was people in there. I snuck in anyway. Did you want to see Hat 1 group Did you want to see the Hat 1 group photo that, the one with your mother in it? I did. But what I really wanted to see was her jacket. The jacket on display? That was Dr. Sykes' jacket? Yes, it was. And if I remember correctly, was a stab wound to the chest. That jacket was to the side. So, something ain't right. The math ain't mathing, okay? Saw the jacket, it all came rushing back to me. Everything around me went hazy and I couldn't see. I tried to get out of there somehow, but I guess I passed out. When I came to, I was in the passage behind the rocket. I was in the shadows where people couldn't really see me. Maybe you got confused and went the wrong way when you were trying to leave. How long do you think you were unconscious, Athena? Oof. I was out until about noon the next day. I didn't even know about the explosions. When I woke up, nobody was around, so I just went into the boarding lounge too. My mind must have still been fuzzy because my memory is vague about that. I don't remember how I got home. No memory, huh? This is gonna be tough. Which means What if I'm the one who killed Clay? I think that's enough of that, Athena. Let's talk about something else. So during the entire incident, she was unconscious in the Space Center. In the Space Museum. Of course I believe her. But will anybody else? What kind of research does Dr. Sykes, your mother, doing? What kind of research does Dr. Sykes, your mother, doing? And my special ability. Someday when people travel to distant planets, their companions will be robots. Is her mother okay? No, her mother is dead. Been dead for 7 years. Now my mother is fine. No, best I can understand people. I was just a convenient subject for her research. All she ever did was work, and she never paid any attention to me. Oh, sorry about that, dredging up all that old stuff. Sorry. Said something about you always wearing headphones? Like the headphones I'm wearing now. Except yours are way cooler. I had to wear them every time I went out. And I hated them so much. But she wouldn't listen. What were they for? So she gave me some kind of explanation. But I don't remember now. It was too difficult for a little kid to understand. Okay, but let me say this one thing. I don't think your mother only thought of you as some handy subject for her research. Excuse me. I don't want to believe. I want to believe that. But just about the only things my mother left with me are widgets. And this earring. Oh, it's beautiful. It's made of piece of real moon rock she had for research. Wait, is that the moon rock? Oh, shit. Wait, is that the moon rock? I'm so not confused, but like, I am curious now. Heyo. Oh, the Ponko series. You must have gone to the robotics lab. You seem to love Ponko and Clonko. Yeah, my mother made them and I grew up around them, you know? Oh, there's one of the of those cute little robots in this photo. See Ponko's bandages? I put those on her. I just wound them around and around. Pretty job, huh? But I really put my all into it. I hardly left the center in those days, so I didn't really have any human friends besides... Besides who? So I didn't really have any human friends besides Junie. Yeah, okay. Didn't really understand the difference between robots and people back then. I thought that if a robot broke, bandaging it would help it get better. What a weirdo I was. You weren't weird. You were searching for a connection. Ain't nothing wrong with that, boo. Wrote stuff like, get well soon, Ponko. And fix her in a flash. Oh, that must have been the thing that moved in a robotics lab. I was so impressed by what she did, by what my mom did, excuse me. By what my mom did. I even asked her if she would put me on the same table and fix me if I ever got hurt. It just looked like magic to me. 7 years ago. On a different subject, did you hear about the person holding the Space Center? Holding up the Space Center, excuse me. Yeah, a little, but this person has even taken hostages. About Trucy. Well, after some negotiating, we agreed to do a retrial of the case from 7 years ago. You're kidding me! So that means Prosecutor Blackwell might... Yep, I know. He's innocent. I'm always fashionable? You are so kind. You don't have to lie to me. Just have to prove it. So wait, did you know him back then? Yes. He used to come and visit my mom a lot. He studied psychology under her and would sometimes ask for advice on his legal cases. He was very kind and considerate and straight as an arrow. Unlike now, he's more twisted than a basket of snakes. That's why I took the witness stand during his trial 7 years ago. Please, you have to listen to me. Oh, she was trying to defend him. He didn't kill her. His heart is screaming that he didn't kill her. I was a fool. How could anybody else know what I was talking about? She heard the voice in his heart. You were only 11, right? You were very brave just to give testimony. Pearls is right. You did the very best you could at the time. But nothing I said did any good. He was shaking and... I was a shaking and scared little girl, small and ineffectual. Damn. But you're different now. You're always so bright and cheerful. Thanks. That's just because one day I came to realize that I had to fight. Couldn't give up. I exercised hard and studied. I wanted to become the strongest lawyer I could be. Oop, my bad. Wrong thing. Well, like what? I accidentally pressed the wrong thing. Sorry, y'all. And I can't fast forward. Not it's big. What? I pressed the wrong button, and now we're back down this loophole. Okay, why'd you become a lawyer? I wanted to save Simon, but I had no idea how. Duh, big, isn't it? Oh my god. Then I met Mr. Wright, and thanks to him, I realized that if I became a lawyer, I could prove that Simon was innocent. I also realized that psychology could help me do this. I mean, psychology was my mother's specialty. When I studied it, I felt like she was there with me, supporting me. It doesn't seem like Athena knows that Prosecutor Blackwell is due to be executed tomorrow. I wanted to prove Simon's innocence personally. I wanted to do it so bad. Even now, I want to fly out of here and go save him. Come to think of it, she said something like that during Themis Legal Academy trial. She mentioned there was somebody she wanted to save. She must have been talking about Prosecutor Blackwell. I heard some prison guards say that you had an interview with Simon. How was he? What did he say? No, I can't tell her. But how can I lie to Athena? He was doing well. He was happy about the possibility of being proven innocent. He was? I wonder if he smiled like he used to then. Like he used to back then. This nigga smile? I'm sorry. Ah! Oh, it was the way I said it. Ah, that was rude. If I can't prove Prosecutor Blackwell's innocence in this trial, I don't think Athena will ever forgive me. I just have to free him. Failure is not an option here. Ah, I thought you might be here, Mr. Lawyer. We're in trouble. We are? What is it? I couldn't find a single open courtroom. They're all in session. Oh no, but this is an emergency. It's very difficult to interrupt a trial once it's underway. Oh, somebody didn't take away no phones. Aw, shit. Oh, the pig one of the hostages. Lord have mercy. Besides, all the courtrooms are being used right now. Make all the excuses you want. But you won't get more time. Your daughter is first. Poor thing. She's still too young to die, don't you think? No, don't you dare hurt her. The cruelest injustice is about to befall us. No, this can't be happening. Mystic Maya, help us. Wait a minute. Maya. I've read somewhere that you were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom. That must have been really something. Although, weird is par for the course with you. A courtroom. Blew up. That's it. That's where the courtroom... There is a courtroom that we can use after all. Okay, time's up. Too bad. Any last words you'd like to say to her?
Hold it!
Like, bitch, if you touch my daughter, I swear to God, I'm gonna wring your damn neck. I don't give a fuck if I'm trying to defend your damn brother and you're doing this for a good cause. I'll beat your ass. Don't touch my kid. See, I lose my shit when it comes to kids. So you know who I am, don't you? Wasn't trying to keep it a secret anyway. We're ready to start the trial. Heyo, in the broken courtroom. Courtroom number 4. The one blown up by the bomber. Hell yeah. Oh, what a wonderful idea, Mr. Nick. I never would have thought of that. An astonishing trial is in an astonishing location. I guess it's only befitting. I'll go get the place ready right away. My brother? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to mention, it's not Simon you'll be defending. What? Not Prosecutor Blackwell? I indict Athena Sykes on the charge of murdering her own mother. You'll be defending that little princess there, the one behind the glass. What? See you in the mountain of rubble you've chosen for your courtroom, Mr. Wright. What is she talking about? Athena! Of course. Why didn't it ever occur to me before? If Prosecutor Blackwell is innocent, somebody else had to have been the true culprit. Did I kill my own mother? Oh Lord. No! 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 Oh shit, shit. Right, exactly. I ain't never seen them Psylocks before. Oh Lord. I've seen these kinds of locks before. Dark, black locks protecting a secret hidden deep inside a person's heart. And there's no way to remove them. Aw, shit. And just like that, Okay, that wants you to keep going. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. To be continued. Hells yeah. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna put it on 4. Ooh, hells yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna end it here. Y'all already know we're taking this game bit by bit so that we don't rush through it and we can have a lot more fun with it. Thank you guys so much for coming through and hanging out with me and giving me your undivided time, attention, and energy. And huge shout out to the stream chat, aka my co-hosts. So Afro, Vegeta, Sasuke, Rocky, and if I'm missing anybody, please do let me know, because without y'all and our conversations and your support, this place wouldn't be as fun as it normally is. So please keep up the good work and always stay awesome. Please note that I do sell emotes, emojis, and digital art, all on my Etsy page, which is also named Notorious Baddie. I have a link to it in my Twitch profile. It says looking for emotes, as well as a link written down below on all my banners, so you can copy it down, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. And I also have that link in my YouTube page as well, so copy that down or click on it, doesn't matter. Let me know what you guys think by giving me good, bad, or indifferent critiques, because when I hear from you about what you like and what you don't like, I can create better content, and therefore I can make something that you would actually want to purchase. So when you help me out, you help yourselves out. Tomorrow we're playing some Persona 4 Golden, and I promise you it's going to be the full 4 hours. I'm going to be going through the strip club. Okay, so that title that I had last week, I'm gonna put it on this week, because now that we're done grabbing whatever we needed to grab from the previous place, we can now focus our attention on the real stuff. So without further ado, I'm logging off. I wish you all a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.